Hey everybody, good morning. Let's tighten up my mic. How are you all? I hope you're well. I am doing a few spinal mobility exercises for you this morning, just a few simple ones. Continuing with the mobility theme across all of my social media, TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, masterclasses, talks, just really helping, just giving a few different ideas around mobility and how you can create mini mobility workouts for your social media or across your online classes or as a theme. It's been really popular this week. I've had a lot of really good feedback, especially if you've got class members who are coming back after had the virus and maybe have been laid up for a few weeks and just feeling really stiff. So some ideas that you can get everybody moving. So I'm going to do some really simple mobility for the spine today. So I'll be down and then I'll be up and then I'll be down. Of course, pick and choose which drills and which exercises are going to be appropriate for you. If you've got any back problems, of course, use these with care. Not everyone's going to suit everybody, but yeah, just a few different ideas for you to think about. So do you want to come and join me? If you're in the kitchen, if you're making lunches, if you are just still in bed, surely you're not still in bed, still come down and do this with me. I love to see you all, and let me know if you're teaching today and what you're teaching. So we'll start. I'll come down just first of all onto all fours. We'll start with an all four exercise and just move into extension first of all. Lift your head up, press your lower back, and then move into flexion. Again, try and articulate through the spine, so moving through from your coccyx, your lower back. I'm going to turn to look at you and just tilting forward and back. So we'll do 4 really slowly, using your breath to really fill in the lungs. So as you're breathing in, you're using the breath to inflate the lungs and really lift up into that lovely flexion position, and then come through to center. And with your spine, just wag your tail from side to side as well. Good morning everyone, are you wagging your tail? Let me know. So rather than just doing flexion and extension, make sure you're moving the hips there from side to side. So a little hip hitch. And then the third one is a circle. I love this movement. So if you're looking down, again, just see how the lower back feels. Again, not going to be for everybody, but if you're feeling quite tight in the lumbar, just circle your hips again around and then circle around the other direction. Allow the upper body and the thoracic spine to move freely rather than holding the upper body still. Just let everything move. So again, maybe start the class today, if you're going to do a group X class, maybe start with some mobility, spinal mobility on all fours. So just move through extension and flexion, come through into hip hitch, there you go, good morning, and then do your circles as well, circle round. And I'm just giving you a little snapshot this morning. Of course, you can take much longer to do each one of these drills or exercises. Good, and then circle around. Okay, then moving into, again, we did this yesterday for the hip mobility, but if you're doing your spinal work, you can then also just free off the hips a little bit with some mobility work, and then circle around the other direction. Again, you could do this for much longer, just a few ideas, and then change, circle around. Always feels so much better, especially if you're going to do a body conditioning class after. It's amazing how much more range and depth people can do on squats and lunges when you've thoroughly warmed up the hips and the spine. So we'll circle around on this side. Good, and then simply just move into a seated position. I'm going to use the yoga block. Good morning, how are you everyone? Again, just depending if you're really tight there, just move onto your yoga block so it's more comfortable. You could be on a towel. And then move through into lateral flexion. And I'm starting on the floor, as you just seen, then going to seated, then come into kneeling, and then come into stand. And this could take, you could do a little routine like this in 5 or 6 minutes, and then do your class. Or you could lengthen this out, and it could be a whole session. Good, one more. Good, and then bringing both arms up, center. My favorite drill, rotation to the right, and then rotation left. Good, feels better already, doesn't it? Just very minimal, and it feels, you can feel it. Good. And then just pushing back and then releasing. Well done. I'm going to come into a 90-90 position. Bring in the fingers together and a rotation. So this would be my 4th drill. Good morning. I've loved doing the mobility. I'm going to continue with it for next week as well, and hope it inspires you to do more mobility with your classes. And then 90-90 on this side. Here we go. Again, I'll just get a bit more comfortable. Lovely. And then rotation. And I'm doing a whole fitness Pilates session today on mobility. And then rotation. Good. Last one. Good. Then moving up into a kneeling position. Again, both arms. Rotation. And then bring it back. Good morning, Alison. Good morning, Lourdes. Good morning, Carol. And then back. So these are just very simple. And you'll see where this goes in a second. Good, we're building up and then into just a little hip flexor, lateral flexion. And then bring it down. And again, one arm up. Just really simple, the most simple mobility that you can do. And then come through center. And again, so we lift. Rotation again, and you'll see where we're going with this. Good. The other side, I think the other leg. Go ahead, gently lift over the top. So 2. Good. One more. 3, and then bring it down. And again, what's everybody teaching this morning? What are you doing? Good. One more. And then release it down. Then I'm going to step forward and finish this little mobility session with a lift and then a roll down and then just move right and left. So again, forward flexion might not be for everybody, but again, I've done it after doing the mobility on all 4s and then rolling up. Place your hands in the small of your back, extension, and again dropping down. Good. Over to the right. Over to the left, and then drop the head down, roll back up, hands in the small of your back, push. Good, reach it over, and again left. Good, hands down, just roll through, right and left. Good, and then come on up, hands in the small of your back, extension, through center, all the way over. And then all the way over. Good. Last one, bring the feet together. Finish it off with, you're looking back. There you go, rotation. And then what was that? 6 minutes, 7 minutes. Definitely feel looser, more comfortable. Just keep it really simple. Yeah, no worries. Just try it. I think, are these TKV shorts? Yes, they are. Somebody wrote quite a rude comment about me and my shorts on my Instagram last night. I'm going to keep wearing them though. Love the mobility work my clients do. Yeah, I do, definitely. I think mobility, I've just done it all the week. Over every day on this channel, I've done sort of 10 minutes or 8, 9, 10 minutes of just ideas. Then I did the Strengthen Your Knees masterclass and then the Healthy Hips. And then I'm going to do mobility today, Fitness Pilates. That's a workshop. Again, looking at shoulders, through the spine, hip mobility, knees, ankles and feet. That's today. And then Sunday night, I'm going to do an Activate the Core and Spinal Mobility masterclass as well. I really, I know I keep saying it, but so many people coming back to classes or who starting classes who've not done anything for a long time and maybe have just been laid up poorly for a few weeks and just so stiff. So rather than throwing them into an intense program, just focus first few weeks on mobility, movement, freeing off some of those tight areas. Yeah, keep wearing them. Thank you, I will. I am. I'm definitely not. Love that. Love your feedback, your comments. If you want to join me today at 11:15, leave a comment and I'll set you with the link. Otherwise, I am going now into my supporters group and I've got some social media tips in there. And big tip, wear those shorts. Wear your TKV shorts. The shorter the better. See you later. Much love.